the tutorial for Texas Blue, which just came out yesterday. And don't worry, soon I'll finish the Fantasy World one. It's hard because you can't. I might actually try and just like put it in AI or something, because it's like really hard to hear the piano part after the first minute and a half. So you just kind of have to make something up or listen to it live, which I just haven't gotten around to it yet. There's a lot more involved in it than this song. But anyways, for Texas Blue, so there's two different parts technically, I guess you could say. One part's really easy, the other part's like the main part, and you can play these parts together kind of. You just have to pick what you want to do between the parts. So I'll show that at the end, and you can use your own artistic liberty if you want to decide what you want to play in those parts. So yeah, the left hand is the main part of the song. The right hand just kind of gets the accents with the C's, but we'll focus on the left hand now because the right hand's really, really easy, again, for the most part. So you start off, here's middle C, and then you start off one octave lower at this C, and then in this area you're gonna pick the G sharp or A flat, whatever you want to call it, below this C. So you're, just to get oriented, you're here. And you want to put your pinky on this because you'll end up moving this down later as the melody descends. So just keep your pinky here. So you put your pinky here, and then so the main part is going to be here. That's like the alternating bit, which is just going to be your D sharp and F, or E flat and F, whatever you can call it. And so you just kind of alternate. So it's kind of hard sometimes to get the rhythm down, but it is simple once you get it. It's so you just do, I'm gonna count it out. Does that make sense? So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, that's basically that. And you basically you want to keep the D sharp and F here. That's your main rhythm. But this G sharp descends. So you play this 2 times, and then this will descend to a G. So just for example, you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you descend, and it starts over again. So you basically take that. You take the G sharp, descend it, and then it will descend to an F, and then you basically repeat the process, do that 2 times. So altogether, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then here's where it gets hard a little bit, because after it descends to the F sharp, I mean. So it goes here, here, here. And then after this note, it'll go down to a C sharp all the way down here. So this is where it gets hard because you kind of have to make the jump back to here. So yeah, just all together, kind of slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Then after you do these two, this whole thing we just did shifts up one octave. That's when he starts rapping or singing or whatever you want to call it. So after you do the first little thing here in the intro, it moves up an octave for the first verse, I guess. And that's when he starts doing whenever he starts rapping. So yeah. Yeah, so just really quick, just to show it all, including the jump. Because that's the jump, it's the exact same as what we just did. just higher. But I'll just show it anyways. So you do this. Same thing up here, and this is the whole song. There might be some little variations you can find, but and then after he does the verse, it alternates. So he does the low in the beginning, then he switches up here, then he goes back to the low, and back for the most part. Again, it's kind of improv in some parts. You can make that choice however you want to play it. If you want to listen to the record and see where he switches. I haven't, but from what I see, he just alternates. He starts with the low one, and then he moves it up, then he moves it back down, moves it back up. So, yeah. So that was the left hand, and the right hand is pretty easy. So, in the record, again, there's two parts. From what I can hear, it sounds, sometimes, it kind of sounds like this in the beginning, which is of course impossible to play when you're doing all this down here. So, I do the 2 C octaves, which might even be right. On my phone it sounds like there's one up here, but on my headphones it doesn't, so I don't know. I just choose to do these when I'm doing it, like, both parts together. So yeah. But this is the first part anyway, so don't even worry about it up here right now. So you're basically just accenting the left hand with the C octaves. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so say C's onto one part. For some reason, he moves it down once to an F. So he 1, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Now you can do the octaves on the. You can do the octaves up here too. It sounds better in some ways. I might even be what he plays. But yeah, so it's the right hand's really easy. In the first part of the song, you could call it. So yeah, you're just accenting on the F, except that you do the 2 rounds, 2 things up here, and then you move down to the G. You do 1 with the thing, then you move it down to the B sharp once, and then it comes back over the C right away. So, yeah, I don't know why, but it sounds cool. So, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move it down once. That's another thing. Whenever you do this lower part, if you listen to the record, he puts the pedal in all the way so to get that nice echo. And on the second rotation of doing this, so this is like 1 rotation, and the second rotation, I like to just kind of really push the C's down. It gives the effect of all the random notes on the record. So. Jump up. So yeah, that's pretty easy, right? I think. Maybe it's not, but I think that's pretty self-explanatory. He just moves down once on the G, on the second time of the G. So yeah, that is the first part of the song, or the first piano part. And the second piano part is pretty easy when you're playing it alone. So the second part has the, I'm pretty sure has the accent. So here's middle C again. You're 2 octaves above it at this note. And again, when you're accenting, then this is this, and you just with these two, you're accenting this. So it's just like one giant note. So of course you can't do that when you're playing the other part, so that's why, yeah, this is why that's the second part. So you do one note, again, you move down. When it does that one little octave, you move that note down once, then it gets back up to C, except after the G, so you have right when it moves down to the F sharp here, this second part is now going to try something different. It just sounds cool, but again, so you have your C, then you do B flat, then A flat. So C, B flat, A flat. You do that twice. Da-na. So you go da-na-na-na-na-na. Then after that, you jump up to this D sharp. And then C sharp. And then C. And then your G. Or G sharp or A flat. So again, you have da 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 boom do do do. That's basically it. That's the little part. Da 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 na 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 na. There is an added. You hit after this G sharp. You hit that one rest late, or you put a rest or two in there, and then you hit it. It's kind of like a feel thing. I don't know how to explain it, but you go da 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 na 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 na. It's like an invisible note you can pretend hitting to get your timing right. But so that's the second hand, and that's the only time in like the whole song that I know of that he plays that little lick in the beginning. So yeah. That is the second part. It's just adding this extra note in on the chords. And then, yeah. So, I did record, so I did record a thing on here. Just so you can hear what it sounds like with this first part and the second part together. Yeah. So yeah, here we'll play. Anyways. Okay, so that's the whole part. And then after you play this E, I just realized now, after hearing that, so right, here's middle C, and then here's the E flat you played at the end after this, right? And then this is just, you can kind of dance around with this, but while the one part's doing these C's, I like to do this because it sounds kind of close, it sounds close to the record. You kind of just do whatever with these, just kind of mash them, and it kind of gives that illusion that, yeah, it sounds like the record in the beginning, but that's just a little thing you can do if you're playing the second part. You can't really do that if you're playing the first part, but if you already have these two separate parts, you can do that little thing while your other part's doing this, and it sounds kind of cool, like the record. So the combined parts that I do is kind of hard when you're doing this, because you're basically playing two different rhythms in your two different hands, and you're trying to do it. But when I do it both parts together, I just keep it down here. Really simple. This part's pretty easy. Then when I do this, I bring my hand up here, and then I do the part. The C thing. I do the C thing, you can do this part too, if you want to. That might even sound better. But that's I just did the C's when I was learning it, so, but you can do this. So yeah, the timing's really weird, again, because you're playing two rhythms, but you start this part right when you hit this F sharp down here. even count it. It's like so weird. I'll just do it really slow. Or you want to match your second F sharp with this high E. And after you hit this, you can move down. But yeah, I'll do a playthrough right now, just the whole thing with both parts, because that's how most people are going to be playing it, I guess. So that's, yeah, it's really, it's once you get it down, it's kind of fun. It's fun to play, and it's pretty easy to get down. Yeah, I made a little mistake in the one part, but cut me some slack. I'm crouched under a tripod right now, but that is how you play that. So yeah, good luck.